Pride in the district, a report from DC's annual Pride Parade as festivities continue throughout the weekend. And a new report on the home explosion that rocked the neighborhood in Arlington. We'll tell you what was found in the wreckage. Plus, local officials calling for federal funds to replace the American Legion Bridge, the plan to improve the roadway bridging the gap between Virginia and Maryland.
And this weekend started off on a very nice note, a dry note, and a very comfortable temperature note as well. Will that continue into your Sunday? Stick around for my answer coming up.
Plus, saving on your next outfit, the bargain deals you can find at your local thrift store, and more ways to stretch your dollar.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good evening and thank you for joining us on DC News Now at 9. I'm Yamari Sase. Ben Dennis has the night off. Well, the party continues in downtown as Pride on the Pier and fireworks show starts in about an hour at the Wharf. It's one of the many events taking place over the weekend as part of the annual Capitol Pride celebration. As DC News Now, Dave Laval tells us that includes the Capitol Pride Parade.
The Capitol Pride Parade once again made its way through the streets around the district. But the 49th edition of this event featured one noticeable change to the route.
Plenty of music, floats, and show of support. Early June means just one thing in the district.
Happy Pride, DC! Wouldn't miss it, not for the world.
Parade watchers lined the route, in some cases at least 3 rows deep, to catch a glimpse of this year's Capitol Pride Parade. Some of the heaviest crowds could be found at 14th Street Northwest and T Street, the parade's traditional starting point. Among those gathered, Sean Johnson.
It's important to be out here because it shows that we are here, we matter. It shows that we're not going to hide, we're not going anywhere, and we're celebrating in love.
Totally Radical served as this year's theme. It recognized the 1980s and 90s when LGBTQ issues surfaced in pop culture.
It's Pride. You got to be out. You got to show your support, your love. Love is love. Everybody deserves to live free, happy, healthy, and do what they want.
The only thing the parade did not do this year is roll through DuPont Circle. Organizers did not believe it could handle the large crowds.
The festivities resume Sunday morning at 4 o'clock and run all day and through the night. You can find a complete list at dcnewsnow.com. In Northwest, Dave Laval, DC News Now.
Hey, Scott. Well, today definitely had some good weather. Please tell me you got some good news for me for the rest of the week and tonight.
Yeah, Marie, look at that beautiful live shot, too.
Oh, my gosh,
This is great stuff. 80 degrees. I got some good news for you here. Partly cloudy skies out there. Well, I call it mostly clear. These descriptions are, I don't think, very descriptive of what's really happening out there. But needless to say, we're looking at pretty comfortable temperatures outside of the D.C. area at 80. We're at 72 at Waldorf, 69 at Manassas already, 68 at Winchester, and 73 over towards the Orange vicinity. How about temperatures? Well, they're going to be dropping here in the district to the upper 70s in the next hour or two, and then we're staying in the 70s through to about 1 o'clock. After that, we'll be into the 60s and stay in the 60s straight through till 7 o'clock in the morning. So what are we looking forward to as we head to the back half of the weekend? Some spotty showers on Sunday. We'll get into that with the meat and potatoes of the Maine weather coming up in a little bit. A nice start to the week overall temperature-wise, and yeah, unfortunately the humidity and temps are going to creep back up here and get a little more summer-like. A little less stormy, too, for the week ahead over the next 7 days. We're not looking at any severe weather like we had last Wednesday.
Oh, thank you so much, Scott. Well, in world news, Israel's military says it has rescued 4 hostages from central Gaza. And this video shows those hostages meeting with Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Now, this marks the largest hostage rescue operation since the latest war with Hamas began on October 7th. Now, in the meantime, Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says the fighting will continue until all hostages are freed. About 120 hostages remain, including 15 women, 2 children under 5, and 2 women in their 80s. And back here in the DMV, police say a man is dead after being shot multiple times yesterday in Northeast. Police found 45-year-old Daryl Williams after being shot on Benning Road around midnight last night. Now, Williams was transported to the hospital where he died from his injuries. And police are offering a $25,000 reward for anyone who has information that leads to an arrest. And in Prince George's County, police say a pedestrian is dead after a car crash last night. Authorities responded to the intersection of Pennsylvania Avenue and Fortsville Road in Fortsville. Police arrived to the scene around 11, where they found a man had been struck by a car. He was pronounced dead there, and officials say they're still working to determine what led to the crash. And staying in Maryland, Montgomery County Fire and EMS say 3 people are hurt after a 2-car crash in Gaithersburg. Officials say it happened just before 11 o'clock this morning on Shady Grove Road near the ramp onto Maryland 200. All 3 victims in the crash have non-life-threatening injuries. And over in Virginia, Prince William County Department of Fire and Rescue responded to 2 separate fires within hours of each other early Saturday morning. Now, the first fire broke out in a townhouse just before 1 a.m. on Monitor Court in Sudley. Everyone in the home was able to get out safely, and the Red Cross is assisting 4 people who were displaced by the fire. Then around 4 a.m., crews responded to Log Mill Road in Haymarket for a garage fire. First responders put that fire out quickly on scene. No injuries were reported. And new details tonight, the Maryland Department of Public Service is holding a funeral service for Agent Davis Martinez later this month. Now, Martinez was killed last week after checking in on 54-year-old Emmanuel Sewell, a registered sex offender. Sewell was caught and arrested while traveling in West Virginia and is expected to be charged with second-degree murder upon his return. Maryland law enforcement is honoring Martinez's memory at the Living Word International Christian Church at 11 a.m. on June 22nd, and that's located on New Hampshire Avenue in Silver Spring. Well, a scheduling hearing has been delayed for a Montgomery County teen accused of plotting 2 school shootings. 18-year-old Alex Ye was indicted Thursday following his arrest in April. Now, according to investigators, he wrote a 129-page manifesto detailing plans to shoot up Wooten High School and Lakewood Elementary. Now, Ye's hearing has been rescheduled for June 21st. And 6 months after a huge explosion destroyed an Arlington duplex, shocking new video and new information on what caused the December blast. Now that new video shows James Yu firing a flare gun outside of his window on North Burlington Street, alarming neighbors and drawing police to the home. Investigators say Yu barricaded himself inside. Officers heard gunshots, and a few minutes later, the entire home exploded, killing himself. Now this week, investigators told us Yu deliberately set off the explosion by igniting gasoline canisters, which he had stockpiled along with guns. Some neighbors say they are glad to get a bit of closure.
Way off on the far end of crazy things that, happen near you. This is so out of the norm.
Well, the big question that remains at this point is why. Now, Arlington police say they never had encounters with Yu. The former federal employee had lodged numerous complaints with the FBI over the years, though nothing leading to an investigation. And in Virginia, several Arlington neighborhoods are still under boil water advisory. Crews finished repairing a 16-inch water main break on South 4 Mile Run Drive and South Walter Reed Drive. But impacted customers are being asked to continue boiling their water through the weekend, and drivers should expect traffic detours through the weekend as well. And earlier today, the Oakley Cabin African American Museum and Park in Brookville unveiled their new augmented reality experiences. Now, according to the museum, the Oakley Cabin is the first augmented reality experience created for any historical site in Maryland, and visitors were able to use their phones to see digital recreations of the community of freed black tenants who lived at Oakley Cabin in the Reconstruction period after Maryland's emancipation in 1864. Now, people we spoke to say the new exhibit is a great way to learn about Maryland's past in a new, unique way.
It is a good way to take places within a community and begin to have historical value and share that historical value. So it's almost like a digital history book.
Now, the AR experiences are available in 7 languages: English, Spanish, Amharic, French, Chinese, Korean, and Vietnamese. And on the move in Virginia, Amtrak Virginia saw its highest ridership ever in April. And that's according to a new release from the Virginia Passenger Rail Authority, which said that ridership has increased nearly 10% compared to a year ago. Now, they say more than 118,000 riders use this service, and this continues the trend of increased usage, as VPRA says they have seen monthly records set in 11 of the last 12 months. And service changes are coming to 31 different Metro bus routes. Now, these changes will improve on-time performance and expand service on routes. Now, in D.C., trips will be added, and trip times will also be adjusted due to higher demand. In Maryland, late-night service on Georgia Avenue will be expanded. In Virginia, additional Route 18P trips will be added for better service to the Pentagon. Now, these changes will go into effect next Sunday, June 16th. Well, if you travel between Virginia and Maryland, your commute could get pricier and busier in the future. Now, officials are calling on the federal government to fund a new American Legion bridge. And DC News Now, Haley Mylon has the details.
Rebuilding the American Legion Bridge along the Capitol Beltway is a long-time goal for Maryland lawmakers, and now Virginia officials are calling on the feds to fund the project, pointing to the traffic congestion caused by the existing bridge. In a letter to the U.S. Department of Transportation, Fairfax County Supervisor James Bierman and County Chairman Jeff McKay backed the state of Maryland's request for funding to replace the 60-year-old bridge, which connects Montgomery County and Fairfax County via I-495. The U.S. Department of Transportation is offering $5.1 billion in grants through its multimodal project discretionary grant opportunity. Now, according to the letter, the new bridge would include pedestrian and bicycle connections as well. Now, the funding hasn't been granted, so construction is still likely several years out. Reporting in studio, Haley Mylon, DC News Now.